Hey. Virus Spell Master 69 here, with another hot one step from Eden stream. My alerts are bust-ass. I don't know why this happened or who to complain to. Gonna do my best to not stress about it, even though I will stress about it the entire time. Hell yeah. So let's see. Oh, he says I blame the audio balancer box thing. Maybe. I think it's probably a Streamlabs thing. Because, like, they're popping in Twitch chat, but they're not popping in stream labels, which is not even, like... It actually stone cold has nothing to do with my shit. Oh, wait. Ooh, this is an interesting development. They're popping in stream labels, but not on the web view. That's really unusual. Huh. Okay, this merits exploration for about 3 seconds. Let's see. Are they visible in my dashboard on OK? Now, if I trigger something from over here... Nope. Nothing. But if I trigger a really old alert... Also nothing. I bet they just broke something recently. Hey, welcome to the tech support stream. Sort by new. Damn, people ask questions about Streamlabs about 10,000 times every single fucking day here. Maybe they changed something about their alert box widget, but that wouldn't explain why it's also not appearing on their website. Which is fucking funny. That's quite unusual. Huh. Well, okay then. Apparently my ultra-wide mug is broken, though. That's pertinent information to have. Oh, also they unpublished my entire merch store. I think that's probably because I didn't actually sell anything for like 20 years, and they decided that running a service like Teespring for free was not really in their revenue model. So that's pretty cool. I have no clue why that stopped working, but I'm sure that it's someone else's fault. That's all that I really need to know. Let's do a random Hell 7 Saffron run. Loosen up. See if I remember how to play the game. That is first card Power Sauce. Don't mind if I do. Straightforward enough, I suppose. Power Sauce is a pretty good card in general, honestly. Like, even before you have access to spell power scaling, it's pretty funny. So I double-focused Convergence right away to look for focus. There's a lot of different sources of spell power in the game, but that's one of the ones that you can reliably acquire pretty easily and pretty early. That also hits the nurse. That's pretty cute. Aw. Oh well, close enough. I thought I could be cool and dodge with Step Slash. Would have been pretty trivial to just get out of the fucking way, but hey. Huh, and if Power Saw spawns directly on top of something, it's unaffected. That's interesting, and I've never seen that happen before. Demon asks, so AJ, question, is this in a spell spam deck, is there ever a time when Anubis is bad? Depends on your mana regen, really. If your spell spam engine is like Luna or something, then Anubis might slow you down because you can't flow cast it. But it really depends on, like, if you're just vomiting spells and trying to dodge shuffle time, your primary objective is just making sure that there's zero downtime between spells. We could go to 2 max mana, but double cast Power Saw sounds kind of fun. So let's gain the mana and then we can fucking lose it later if we need to. Let's go ahead and remove fucking low power cards. So Frostbolt and Kinetic Wave can probably go right away. Take the upgrade. Our boss is Shiso, so the Fragile is comparatively low risk. Bismuth is hard to pass up on, but for something like Power Saws, it doesn't seem like we're going to be activating it a whole lot right away. There's no pressing need to take it. Let's look for 1 mana Power Saws. Pretty compelling. We'll refresh one more time. Yeah, we'll gain a little bit of max back. And then pinch once to look for... Hey! Well, there we go. -1 mana cost and then double cast plus mana cost. So we now have 2 Power Saws for the price of 1. A pretty promising engine to begin with, I'd say. Poor Cactus. Oh man, I gotta be careful not to fucking... Here we go. There. Kind of beating the shit out of myself, but... Ah, money. One mana, and that's 1 mana for 90, and then we can keep looping it through. That's a pretty decent Energizer. Cost reduction Energizer is particularly worthwhile, I'd say, just because as it scales, that cost reduction becomes worth more and more. Does double cast work on Energizer? Does double cast create a copy or does it cast the real spell? I don't know off the top of my head. Oops, I suck. Because I know if you copy Soulfire, then even if you should get the execute twice, you don't. Alright, we're a little beat up, so we can take the heal here. I feel like playing a pacifist run anyway. Let's go meet Reva, hopefully, for early safety. See, that's a conflicting report, because now Lyra is saying, yes, if you double cast Soulfire and both of them trigger the execute, then the real Soulfire, the copy of Soulfire in your deck, ramps twice. Which goes against what I've heard from people on the Steam forums. Or is it... No, that interaction was with Echo, not with Doublecast. Doublecast does fire the real Soulfire. Echo fires a copy of Soulfire, even though it reads cast the last spell you cast. Internally, it's a copy. Yeah. Okay. Well, now that we've got that cleaned up... on, stop being pedantic when you don't even know what you're being pedantic about. Man, Step Slash is ass. I have so few runs where I don't want to get Step Slash the fuck out of my deck. That is a nice boomerang, though. Look at this. This is the fucking cream of the crop convergence pick. That is a nice boomerang. See, now we can take Blue Flame and not worry, but Double Edge is right here. It's 40 plus 20x, so 40 plus 80? Hehe. Goodbye, nurse. Ah, shit. I wasn't even looking at the chest. I guarantee you that had like a mirror in it or something. Alright. Oh yeah. Pretty efficient. See, now the Energizer seems like a super superfluous pickup, you know? Pretty good. Trinity on Shuffle potentially allows us to get Triforce to ramp spell power. So it's worth a cautious, optimistic take. And then a deal worth taking right now, IMO. So we gain 2 upgraders, grab a removal. We are super out of cash, and further pinching is probably not fantastic, but we'll do that. And then honestly, a Root makes Power Saws, which is a relatively slow spell, much more consistent. So maybe these upgraders are worth spending here. 25% chance to hit twice. None of these are fantastic, but hitting twice does increase the mana regenerated. There's like some appeal there. Oh man. I forgot the double cast Power Saws can be staggered. Well, double cast anything, really. Hey there. This might be funny. Hey! Not bad! Oops. Oh no, he's throwing. Okay. Alright. So we're now having the Power Saws experience. Release the snake. Release all the snakes. Fuck it. It's weird tracking like what cycle these fucking things are on when they're bound, because you have to actually watch for the attack animation. This is a weird run. Do we even want this? This seems unnecessary. We want to be thinning. Like, Power Saws probably scales better than this does at this point. Well, that's not true. We're on 3-0. We could make Sarah Cannon scale to the moon. But I feel like playing Power Saws and not Sarah Cannon, so I'm going to bother everyone watching and skip it. And then throw, and everyone will tell me, why didn't you take Sarah Cannon? Fucking idiot. skipped on Mini Thunder just because I think my ideal version of this looks something like Empower Ring and Power Saws and no other cards. Which, yes, probably does mean getting rid of the God Boomerang. But only because the deck looks more elegant without it. Not because it actually meaningfully functions any better. Well, you have Fragile. Pretty compelling. Well, we take a removal and ditch Thunder. First things first, of course. I'd say Beaker is worth the take, and then we refresh looking for... Sell Fire and ditch Energizer? Energizer's like 1 mana. It feels so weird to remove it, but it would make me happy to be in a 3-card deck right now. Fuck it. One more refresh. In Terra, this might be a little dodgy. Yeah, with no shield generation at the moment, I'll pass on that. This thing's still having 250 defense. We gotta scale hard enough to fucking one-shot the ghosts, clearly. It's pretty good damage. Alright. We'll keep the boomerang just for Slicey. And there you are. So this isn't preposterously strong just yet, but it will get preposterously strong. Gain 5 spell power. There we go. Sneaking suspicion that this game might actually be easy. But we are a little weak at the moment in terms of, oh. Still got it. Still got it. Realizing as I did that, what I had just done. Rock Tumbler. We don't want it, but we don't not want it. Goodbye. Hey, Aura. I'm doing alright. Raid team's taking a week off, so I'm taking it easy. It is good to have a bit of a break from being social. Do I really need to route for this, especially if I'm gonna spare Slicey? Let's not greed and then like lose to the one fight that could potentially ruin this, because we have a slow spell and I'm bad at the game. Whap. Really says, do you think Operation Trainwreck will give us paid time off? Oh god. That is not the correct order for me to be casting that. Hey, Power Saws seems okay. Alright, Violet next, I guess? Hey, Seb. Nurse, I'm sorry, but you're fucking dead. And I'm stupid. Nora says, I've never seen power saws be so strong. I haven't even seen Focus or Triforce yet, which are ways I can ramp spell power in deck. Really hoping to see some of that shit. We probably don't want to be at a life shop with 400 cash in hand, but I felt like ramping rewards. Don't exactly have mana problems at the moment, but with another double cast upgrade, maybe we'll start having mana problems, so worth noting. See you later. Still got paid. We really don't need that, and I would prefer to not have 150 mech. We have 535 now, and this is the second time Sarah Cannon has shown up. If I pass on this, it's cursing the run. There you go. Game's fucking hard, I guess. Cornman says, Power Saw is secretly balanced by preventing you from saving nurses or hostages in general. I think I'm still getting the item drops, which is crazy. Hey, Shiso, give me your shit. Thanks. Alright, so now we have Sarah Cannon, so Magnifying Glass opens up a lot of potential shenanigans, doesn't it? We'll refresh. One more time. Fuck it. Like I said, I want to be playing Power Saws right now. But all of these actually suck. Get out of here. I really should have shuffled like 20 minutes ago there. I only took the Sarah Cannon because I think it would be a bad omen if I didn't. I don't actually want it. March asks, what does Shiso give you anyway? Shiso gives you a artifact, I believe. But because the game is weird, it's not displayed until the next time you actually see a combat result screen. This actually seems like a more potentially lucrative route. Why did I take this? In a spell power run. In a spell power run. And it's pre-upgraded double cast. I can't not, right? And there's the mana gem, so I can actually cast it. Now all I need is what? Blue blood? I'm actually gonna wait until this shows up. Okay. Thanks for the fragile. Lose 5 defense, gain 1 spell power and attack damage. I see gain spell power. Sold. This is a weird run. Hey, it's focus. So now I can actually ramp spell power in deck. Get the fuck out of here. Ah, this is so fucking stupid. More power saws! These still suck, but it's okay. I'm actually gonna skip on Chalice because I'm not spending much time below 1 at the moment. I've got, like, pretty decent base regen anyway. I'll take Cell Shield, though, since I have no source of shielding anyway. XD. Rescue Badge. You guys think I can do the impossible? That upgrade's free, I guess. And it's Gunner. I don't know if I want minus defense during Gunner. It only takes, like, 1 fuck up. Human says what you need is soul food. That is probably extremely true. Pretty good. Got 1 power saws casted and it missed. I'm kind of fucking it up when it comes to actually playing the deck, but it's okay. So who's my last? Hazel? Yeah, I think so. Was that a double cast midnight? I don't even want to hear about how that works. Flash loader, excellent. And go ahead and gang your shield. All I need now is, like, Mirror or something. Mirror would change the fucking world for this deck right now. Limit Break shows up in the 11th hour. I mean, I guess I'm Spell Power. It might be useful. I don't think I'm upgrading anything else unless I get, like, double cast focus. Which is a reasonable enough thing to roll for in this deck, I'd say. Hey, there we go. The 11th hour soul food. Okay, man. You know, soul food with no hostages remaining in the game. That's fine. I'm not upset. Mason jar, though. That'll do. Waiting patiently for the fucking gun. See you later. Nice game, TBH. Stop flashing. Oops, I'm stupid. Wait, those still hit though. Okay. Oh, fuck that. You stop that right now. There we go. A little bit too close for comfort. I have a bad habit of not shuffling when I should. GG. Nice game. That fucking power saws was my first pick from the first combat. Combat number 1. Just gotta know what's there, man. Sadly, this deck will suck at credits. Oh well. Even says, AJ, hear me out. A run where chat builds your deck. I mean, the Twitch integration's on. 26 minutes? It felt shorter. All that time futzing about with Sarah Cannon. Doublecast Sarah Cannon shows up with 500 money and I fucking chuck it because Power Sauce is funnier. Whatever, man. Every choice is chats. Alright, is this the adversarial Twitch chat run? You're not gonna make me do it on Hell Pass, though, are you? Alright, here we go. Alright, it's all you guys. Says HM14, you weakling. I guarantee you it's gonna be like first pick Corset or something. I'm probably going to, if we're doing that, I'm going to pull the vote duration down a little bit. But this one, I'll let it run out until y'all have fucking stopped. Alright, that seems pretty clear. There we go, now we have the updated timers. How long is stream delay right now? It looks like it's 5 or 6 seconds. Zero! Thanks, Ashix. Seb says, I think you can put 15 seconds. 15 seems like I might lose people, but I like the thought of it. Alright, what? Chat wants Frost? I mean, game wants Frost. It could save me fucking Frost Barrage and Ice Spikes. Why do I get the feeling that I'm gonna need to save my removals as my deck gets progressively more interesting? Oh boy. Well, alright. Hey, neat. Micro Missile's at least proving somewhat helpful. See, now, if you want me to win, this is your opportunity to show me that you love me. And now I immediately know who not to invite to my birthday party, based on how many people are typing 3 right now. By the way, my birthday is in 2 days. There's no party though because Crayola virus. Oh my god. Fucking flow. Okay. What this is inevitably going to look like is instead of chat coordinating to throw my run or like pick an archetype, y'all are just gonna infight to the extent that my deck looks like a fucking disaster by the end. Let's try to pop that box and get some kind of guaranteed reward that doesn't rely on chat being kind to me. Great, the fucking rock on the very back rink fired a shot. Thanks for that volley, guys. Really appreciate it. Look at that. Look at how useful that is. Do I have to wait? Yep. Putting together the naughty and nice list as we speak. Bastards. Ion cannon is so fucking bad. Don't make me do this. Shut up. Shut up. Nice structures. Hey, that's a structure. Too bad it's not lined up. Hey, someday I'll be able to shuffle. These... I don't want to say shit. I don't want to say shit. But these are all, like, completely okay things to have in deck at the moment. Do I need to bring up the delay? It looks like a couple people are getting missed. Let me go ahead and push this a little longer. I feel like I screwed with everybody by bringing up the menu during that. Alright. Looks like some of you have brains. Alright. A place free from the dominion of chat. I can make my own decisions here. Alright. Let's see. Removals? Oh, that blue blood. Okay. Fine, fine, fine. Okay. Alright, let's see. Volley's pretty egregious right now. I'm just gonna pretend that's not in deck. Give me the healing, please, God. I like how Revenge just completely ghosts and fucks off if you haven't been hit in the current combat yet. Like, where is it going? Sweeper's good against Gate, at least. It's not a terrible card in standard combats as well, I think. It's like a super okay spell. Alright, let me push you to the back row so Sweeper can actually hit. Hey, now Revenge successfully targets you. Alright, pretty painless. Can I actually step slash those? Nah, I gotta fucking take them down while waiting to shuffle. Or micro missiles could just finish the job. So that's straightforward enough. Haley says, bet you wish you had volley now. Ah! Is there no listed timer for this? I wonder. Spacey says, the time ends and the choice you want to pick is winning. Alright, nah. I have a strategy for how to make this decision, but it'll wait until the next time. Alright. Chat's a bunch of murderers. Also, you can change your choice. I think it will, if you're in the same choice, a re-input will, like, give you an adjusted vote. If I see Spell Shield in my deck for any reason, I'm gonna start fucking screaming. Tsunami, huh? Hey, it's a back row push. Poison Tails, maybe? These are all kind of okay. In the end, though, y'all made the choice I would have made. Give me that shit. Then... we're Ice Flow Harpoon with potential Trinity support on the horizon. Cost reduction or mana refund on Tsunami would obviously be super valuable. Because right now, it's a pretty big-ass brick. The strategy here becomes very different, though. Alright. Call it a litmus test. Oh no, you bastards, you bastards. I know exactly what's happening. Yep! Yep. Okay. You know I can't cast that, right? You know it's just -1 card. Alright, well... at the very least, I still have some control over my boss order. Hey, I pushed the rock. Wow. That weapon damage, though. Micro missiles doing work. I know exactly what's about to happen. Cornman says, now you only need to use 1 mana instead of 3. Ah, you're so thoughtful. You're so considerate. I think this deck, by the end of the game, is going to be at least 10 times larger than what I typically take to endgame. Well, there are some correct choices, and then there are some incorrect choices on the screen. Citrine and Adaptive Armor are both super defensible here, but I know exactly what y'all are gunning for, so... well, no surprises here. Citrine is nice in this particular situation, specifically because of Amalgam. Amalgam? Words? I didn't even read that as anything to start, but yeah. Since it roots and applies Flame, you're guaranteed to get some kind of return off it. Alright, so we have to route for every shop in the game, so I can insulate myself from chat decisions. Definitely still can't cast Tsunami. but that is okay. Frost Barrage is like the most okay Frost spell. No, 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 no. I don't like anything here. But you know what I don't like the most. Yeah, there it is. Alright, well, time to see if this combos with Step Slash, I guess. I haven't removed that yet, right? Maybe if I cast it reverse order? Alright, we're budget slicey. That's, gonna have to do for now. Oh yeah, the weapon. This is gonna be weird by the end, isn't it? I like that even when trying to troll me, it takes people a minute to realize that Upwind is in the game at all. Alright. Yeah, there we go. Everything's sitting on the top rank. Yeah! Love video games. I mean, you know that for 95% of these choices, if it were me, it'd be a skip every time, but we're playing the fun deck now. What the fuck? Oh, Jesus Christ. So many intermediary ties. Okay. Transfuse it is. And there are worse things. But I would have liked to have some shield in deck before taking that. I don't know if I can afford to pass up healing at the moment. Because I can get fucked out of boss healing throughout the entire game. But on the off chance of seeing something so funny that chat can't give it up, we'll ramp luck a little bit. Oh man, that was a weird flight path. Any moment now. Blip. Man, we really do have the opportunity to become budget slicey here, huh? Oh boy, Daryl's here. Alright, even when trying to troll, the Call of Anubis is too much. And we do have Amalgam in deck, huh? So there is some modicum of poison support in this fucking everything bagel of a deck. Please step in front of me. Did you know that haste affects the speed at which you return to your position after using Step Slash? I figured that shit out like yesterday. Ow. Just distinctly avoiding transfuse for the moment. That's not how that works. That was a sick dodge, though. Ah, shit. Alright, we made it. So here's how we're gonna do this. We're gonna go until the end of this. I like how that works. I think that's a pretty good idea, if I do say so myself. Dude, every time I end up with transfuse and fucking... Great. If you get asked, have there been any new patches to the game recently? 1.4 has been out for a bit. There's been a few hotfixes. Some spells got moved around to brands, a couple hell passes got changed. Slicey Snow got buffed and then got reverted because she was too good. Alright, so y'all found the obvious combo. Fucking Tsunami Undertow or Undertow Tsunami. Now we're looking pretty healthy, and the ability to route for both rest and a shop in the same go is pretty nice, but the mid-boss room, we are a little light on artifacts at the moment. Got him. One of these days, Tsunami will be castable. Why do I feel like I know exactly what's about to go in my deck? Cornman says, Amalgam is just a microcosm of this whole build. It's symbolic. Alright, so that's a tie. Ad hoc. I'm deciding that means I get to pick. See you later. So be decisive if nothing else. There's a bunch of good shit on this screen, to be honest. Haley says, I feel like if the decision is no card or one card, that you should take the card. TL note, just typed 3. So, we got this Undertow thing, and I still don't really know why. Man, oh man, do I wish I had literally any shield in deck at the moment. Why did I know this was gonna show up? The moment I say something like, I wish I had shield in deck, the fucking bomb arrives. Well, that's -1 removal. Upwind is really weird. So if you're not trolling, this one should be really easy. Right at the end, huh? Alright, fuck having survival tools, I guess. Ride or die, I suppose. Do I have anything to help you? I have some news you may not want to hear. Some divided opinions here. People seeming to arrive at the take everything that lets him kill himself camp, which I can respect. Alright, let's see. Boss is Reva, so pacts are dangerous, especially since she is next run. Vaccine could maybe be really, really, really useful. I forget, it says, dude, the sun orb is so strong, it's so much easier to wake up and feel alright now. Alright, so I gotta fucking switch the cameras for this. So, we got some lamps, because we're all on fucking non-Euclidean sleep schedules and quarantined, and I live in a basement, and none of us go outside enough. Check this shit. Where's the fucking power on this? The solar flare! It's there, man. So there's that. Alright, let's see. In the absence of any good mana regen, we'll take a mana vein. Gotta take every removal we can find somewhere. Hello there. That represents a little bit too much potential for me to pass on, doesn't it? Upgrading individual spells probably isn't the best plan. I think, because I have the chance to see cards here, so even though I wouldn't normally, I'll refresh here. An extra removal. I'll take the slam for that. Transfuse, if I ever get shielding into the deck, is potentially useful. But Corset with Self-Fragile? Fuck off. Probably should have gotten rid of Zenith too, to be honest. But I keep hoping in vain. Oh yeah, go ahead and sit in front of your ad. Oh yeah. Manual shuffle disabled. That might cause problems if I end up with really high cost stuff in deck. Oh boy. Diagonals causing me severe brain issues at the moment. Really gotta deal with your fucking ad before it. That was an invisible shield. Did anybody else catch that? Alright, here goes. We made it. hard bosses in order, I guess, before they can scale too hard. Those are both gonna pop regardless of what I do, so let's just get it over with. I'm on normal at the moment for a trial run. You can typically see Hell Pass modifiers up in the same space you'd normally see Pats. I get one fucking jam generator and people start talking about Jam Slam. This is why y'all haven't killed the game yet. That last mana gem does mean Tsunami becomes castable, though why in the world I would ever cast it willingly? Plus, I believe we had a fucking 0 when presented with Blueberry Jam like 5 seconds ago. Yes. Welcome to the waiting for the mana to cast Tsunami simulator. This really is starting to look more and more like a deck constructed by a malevolent god. It's like there was an attempt to build something for a while. There's still some exploitable synergy in here. We have artifacts that, like, are decent. Does Shield Throw just do the damage, just do damage equal to your spell power if you don't have any shield? Or is that a weapon hit? That was a weapon hit, I think. Huh. How interesting. Shoutouts to the guy who just tried to vote for 23. Love you, though. Alright, luckily most of you did not realize how fucking bad Fling would have been for me, or how bad it could potentially have gotten in combination with other stuff. But hey, 5 mana area spell gang, I guess. That's actually not terrible. Which is weird. It has been a really, really long time since I willingly took any of these spells, actually. Nice displacement deck, though. Alright. Confusing piece of shit, the card. Let's go. These are all okay. I've been taking Sugar Glass more and more recently because starting panel cracks and panel outs is just super cozy for early combats. Just having restricted movement versus enemies. Easy peasy. Alright, let's see. Chocolate chip is too good for survival to pass up. There's no defending not getting it. Let's see. Blizzard is a steep cost right now, so let's see if I can get anything that makes it more manageable. Oh wait, I forgot. I don't get to make this choice. Oh! Well, at least you can all agree on something. And just as I say that... Pinch once, refresh looking for pacts. Cell health is fine. Cell fragile versus slicey, maybe not so much. Hey, we got there. I believe in me. Alright. I don't think I've ever actually taken Blink before. Does it just teleport to, front row every time? Alright, so we have the beautiful uncastable Blizzard. I might have to get Zenith out of here. Oh dear. Oh, it's a 3-panel attack, you... Ah, too early. Wow, does that ever suck if they're not on the first fucking row? Makes a fucking loud noise, though. Great, I've created nothing but problems for myself. This is a really bad deck. Ha. This is a lot. This is weird. Well, I can virtually guarantee that Waterfall will actually be worthless in this deck, which is nice. You know, just maybe actually 0. Well, we have Tsunami, we have Kinetic Wave, we have Undertow. We also have about 1,000 other spells. So... this is really why y'all haven't won, I'm just telling you. Spacey says, as far as I'm concerned, this is a jam flow deck. Jesus Christ. Alright, let's see. Alright. Let's do Gunner. I've established a somewhat consistent way of handling this. That was kind of dumb. Double cast fling? What the fuck is that? What in the fuck? How does this even work? Actually, in this specific context, this might be incrementally less of a throw than expected. Because I can use it to do one very specific thing. Oh, goodbye. Jesus, how do people play with fucking decks more than 10 cards? My brain. Wow. Piercing Tri-Shot doesn't actually seem like the worst. And the deck is already painfully slow, so fuck it. I think Revenge just targeted me. Good. Fling just sitting there, forebodingly, menacingly in my hand. Well, Cold Medicine is just good in general. It's just, like, unironically a good spell, so, hey, there we go. I need fucking artifacts, so, show me the money. Hey, I might get to hit with Waterfall once. Imagine that. I mean, Paper Wallet's super solid. I feel like I take it more than I should when I'm playing alone, so... Hey, there you go. Moonstone, bro! The Earthworm synergy! Too powerful! Just kidding, that's shit. What is this? Hello. My god. I mean... Healing comes at a premium right now. Rock Tumbler is too little too late by a landslide, but Rose at this exact moment seems pretty okay. There's some pretty egregious stuff in this deck, but nothing is particularly worse than anything else, other than, like, I don't know. Zenith is just objectively trash. So I'm gonna search for spells that don't suck for a bit here. Honing Steel. Is this the secret? Do we get around the fucking unbelievably shitty spells by just not being a spell build at all? Sneak a glaive in there because we are going neutral. Oh man, Upwind does some weird shit to those enemies, huh? Well, it's a cheaper way to cast Tsunami, that's for sure. Well, now it's time for us to figure out what kind of run this actually is. And not a damn person except for Envy wants Tremor, which would have been my pick far and away here. But hey, sword. Could be worse. Nice. Get Blizzard out of here right away. Still cannot cast the damn thing. Dealing pretty good damage with just fucking swings, though. Alright. Fling might actually... It's a way for me to clean my deck. I can get some of the shittier blocking spells out of here. Fuck you and fuck your headband, I guess. This all seems pretty weird. Yeah, Pandemic is probably the worst, but it is, you know, it's topically relevant. Right now, what this thing is actually in desperate need of is literally any source of mana at all, because of the huge amount of fucking heavy spells that are in deck, but... in a pinch, Merit Badge is okay. Alright. I'll be right back. Give me just one moment.
I'm gonna eat that bone stack because I'm a man.
I hate you.
I hate you.
Alright, back at it. Well, we got Hazel and Shiso remaining. Fuck whatever those spells are. That is an excellent stack of poison right there. Too bad the flame rendered it completely irrelevant. Demon outlines this really neatly as you should take Earthen Armor because Earthen Armor is very bad. Honestly, Earthen Armor U ain't all that shit, though. Like, 60 shields for 0, when there is some source of flowing back, there are worse pickups. I don't think that's catastrophic by any means. It ain't great. Don't ever fucking say that it's decent, but it's not complete garbage. I like how the only time anyone seriously entertains 0 is when it's one of these choices where it's like, you have robbed me of agency by giving me only one thing to choose from. Now you will have nothing at all. I am angry. I respect it. Skewer, no! What the fuck is that? What's crazy about this is that it might be the best fucking card in the deck now. This is the best spell we have. Like, full stop, too. Not even a question. 200 damage for 0. That shit's easy. This isn't a loss to total HP at this exact moment, which is nice enough. I have always wondered about upgraded interactions with Tractor Beam. I wonder if it can get anything interesting at all. I also like the Alpha Swipe there, revealing the VI and Victory behind the grid. Alright. pretty good. That is maybe the weirdest Miss Me shield I've ever seen. Does that even work? It does. Which is strange. It's really just a way worse classify. Lose max mana. We're going the wrong way. Well, now we can eject Tsunami for 1 mana instead of casting it for 5. There's an appeal to that for sure. Frost is dealt, also root. Sarah Cannon isn't amazing right now, but it's something. Maybe? Probably not. I want to spend out here, most likely. Citrine is likely to help a good amount against the wall, just because even if we've only got the 1 flame, like... Actually, do we have other sources of... Just amalgam. So it means that it pays for itself and then some. What are you saying, mana gem? You have no power here. Fucking right now. Both Blizzard and Tsunami are basically just jams. And I'm keeping it that way, because they are so damn slow. Even when I get to cast them. I prefer it that way, TB. You know? This might be the one thing that makes this whole gigantic piece of shit worth it. It's not good, but it doesn't have to be. Oh yeah. It ain't my choice, is it? Well, I figure something hilarious ought to come up. Yeah. 1 mana deck slam. Acceptable. When they go around. Well, that does sting a little. I guess I asked for it, though. Probably should have just taken the 1. Alright. Then, while we are here, well, I'll save the removals. Who knows what's about to get added to the deck. Fling and Undertow. Or, wait, it should have been, I think, but maybe it wasn't? These are all pretty good. I have never quite played the game in this kind of a disorganized way. This is interesting. Great. Hey, more jams. Thanks for the shuffle, I guess. Oh, god damn it. Playing this deck is very slightly distracting. Because it is a huge piece of shit. Great. 0% Ragnarok accuracy incoming. Is that a bind, or did you just decide to do a fucking trick shot? Do not cast Pandemic while he's in your fucking side of the screen! That was a pretty bad fight. And the run goes on. Wow, Earthworm is such a huge piece of shit, what the fuck? Nice. We already have a worse Glassify in the form of that weird Miss Me shield. Iron Will is just like one of the most alright spells, though. Like, Iron Will is so okay. The fact that, unless you have hardened shields present, dealing damage to shield doesn't take into account defense makes a lot of things feel pretty cozy. Classify, Fate Shield, Shield Gem. Yeah. So that happened. And I disagree. This is why we hit every shop in the run so far. Dude, what is with Fate Shield coming up in maybe every single choice? Beam Crystals actually doesn't seem to be the worst. It's some way of getting value for mana. It's like there, man. Alright, Beam. This deck is awesome because it actually does nothing. This shit has no synergies. It is just a bunch of fucking shit. Makes me sad to be here. Oh, fuck. Double cast Claw Traps? The spirit of Shiso comes back to haunt me? Alright. Curtis says, a Magic player reminds me of the good stuff decks, though I don't know if this one's actually good. I think there may be like a maximum of maybe 4 or 5 spells in this deck that I ever actually would take on my own. It's not the worst thing ever. I think the worst thing ever would need some theory crafting, because I think it's possible to make a deck that's actively detrimental to you just by having it, but... you know. So we're gonna stack up some removals. I don't know how much this can fucking get me here, so... I'm just gonna refresh. Saigon Armor almost seems free because I never shuffle, because this deck is 100,000 cards. Eh, another one of these. Oh yeah, I legitimately forgot that I had dual disc because of how much it hasn't impacted this run at all. Think about how fucking crazy that is. Dual disc is like one of the highest impact tools in the entire game. And this deck managed to waste it. Think about how amazing that is. Well, hey, we got it. What the fuck is that? What in the fuck? Ice Hockey did get buffed. I can't cast this, but... maybe I could get a belated mana gem, because that seems like it would be pretty decent against, well, there we go. Pretty straightforward interaction there. But the Rock Tumbler crowd is really in there. Hey, I actually got to fire Waterfall a couple times. Imagine that shit. I should probably deal with these. Man, this sucks though. This is not my favorite fucking part of the fight. Those micro missiles, though. Oh god damn it! Stop it! Those are going exactly nowhere useful, aren't they? Ah, I was only able to crack the panel it was on. I kind of naively assumed it would do literally anything useful or important. Silly me, right? Oh my god, there's so much fucking trash in here. Lasers! Alright, on to the gate. Hi, I would like a spell that I can use on the fucking turrets. Thanks. We good? We good though? Alright, we managed to not fling anything that turned out to be vital out of the deck directly. And we flung the ice hockey. Well, this is weird now. I didn't know you could misdirect it all the way over there. That's pretty good, actually. Well, I'm glad it wasn't fucking terrible. Who would win, the final boss of Neutral Route, or literally one spell that I got out of a shop and didn't even upgrade? That was a 70-minute run! Oh my god! Fucking nightmare. Alright. $35? $35. Fuck all of that. How about one? And this time, I'm doing it my way. Jesus. Ready for 0% Ragnarok accuracy, the movie? Chomp, I guess. If there was a way for that to go faster... Actually, let me really quickly... Chat notifications. If I turn that on and then take fucking vote duration down to 10 seconds, does that actually print names to chat? Oh my god, it doesn't print spell names. Ah! That's so messy. That would speed this up so dramatically. Oh, it's so unhelpful. I actually don't know if I've ever played an Unleash deck, but Unleash O makes it profoundly less interesting to me. Like, if it can stay as part of the deck and I can build like an engine around it, sure. But if it's just a fucking gimmick... And he says, playing regular Sappho and not Witch disappointed. First off, nice spelling again. Secondly, she's too evil for the Witch costume. Yo! Alright. What did you get for skipping virus spell? Alright. I'll hold that. I forgot how much the fucking lower defense actually slaps the shit out of you. Plus, Solo's whopping 225 max HP. Solo is a fucking hell of a gimmick character. Anytime you want to let me out of gay baby jail over here. Thank you. I don't have my focus set. Empty bottle to speed up regular combats a little bit. Glass cannon is not important. See you later. See, that's almost worth taking on its own. Is that aimed? Is it a 4-panel? Nah, it's homing. That's interesting. I always forget how fucking intense HM7 starting luck actually is. Just seeing golds on floor 1, no big deal. Don't worry about it too much. Two-mana boomerang. Acceptable. And then Cell Heat is relatively easy, because who the fuck cares about my weapon when I've got this shit? Meditate might marginally help the engine, but I think Boomerang is enough for the moment. Let's get up to our new max, because I don't know, something can always go wrong in this fucking fight. With that said, Boomerang does make landing this piece of shit spell pretty cozy. He said, whiffing completely for absolutely no reason at all. Oh, come on. That's just unfair. Ah! Wait. How did that alignment work? What? Fragile piece of shit. Neutrality says, let me do this my way, and then dies twice in one. Hey! Took me less time than fucking one floor of the last run. There's a reason I did fucking Hell Mode 0 default Saffron. That fucking 1200 starting HP would let me survive any mistake. Oh, but you're a right bastard, aren't you? There we go. Take someone else, you need 500 plus HP. No, I don't. I just forgot how to play the game for a bit after the mind-numbing experience of the last one. We're good to go. Scout's honor. Really should have just shuffled to have meditate in front. Get out of here. Did I move out of my meditate? Am I the best player in the world? Hell yeah, I am. Could have taken Firewall because lol molten core. Versus Terra. I don't think I need any extras at the moment. Oh my goodness. If this is how I'm dealing with like diagonals in a random trash fight, it does not bode well for Terra. Ah, bastard. Oh well. Might help smooth things out a little bit. Magnifying glass is better top end for sure, but it's also a bit greedy. There we go. There's promise here. Hey there. My new best friend. Let's take an easy boss for just a minute to get strong. I mean, I guess. Not really in need of any of this. That sure is molten core thermite, isn't it? There's too many funny things you can do with thermite. Skipping it would be insane. The only hostage on the floor is there, but my upgrades are all the way up there. Oh, and of course, these aren't killable anyway. Lovely. I guess. Now I feel real bad, because I feel like I got baited by that room. Alright, figuring things out. Can I ding before the fucking boss, please? Ah, it sucks, but better safe than sorry. Whoops. Maybe meditate ought to go. Neutrality asks, why do you set your focus to double lift? What cards are you looking for? I found it already. That's why I went back to Convergence, kind of speculatively looking for, like, anything that helps in the mana department. Mana Fusion's reasonable enough. Yeah, and then we'll heal up. Yes, I Ragnarok the turret. Problem. Waiting patiently. Nope. Thorn, double mint. Well, my life could get a hell of a lot easier right away. If... Hey, fragile on hit. That'll work for now. We have something slowly, painfully ramping max HP in deck. Mana Fusion sure is there. There. Alright, routing for shop, no regrets. Playing way too risky for something with like 300 HP at the moment. Like I said, spoiled by the last run, I guess. Because right now I'm just trying to scale up. I'm not too concerned about taking damage at the moment. But I also don't want to bloat unnecessarily. I think Meditate is probably on the chopping block pretty soon. Not worth the eventual expenditure to try and get it T. Yeah, see? Greedy stuff like that. I could have just waited. Alright. Hey there. Let's see. Free upgrade. Soulfire might be dodgy. We'll leave that there for just a second. Hey there! Alright. Time to start fucking slimming down just a little bit here. -1 mana first. Then... Alright. That's a pretty good looking switch bait. Boomerang can go. And a fusion doesn't have any reason to go at the moment, but... Ow. Alright, still in a bit of a dangerous HP situation overall. But bossing just became a little bit easier. Honestly, I think even Echo is unnecessary cruft here. Fuck it. 2-card deck once Mana Fusion's gone, and honestly, it is sort of tempting to just ditch Mana Fusion at the moment, but Shield's Battery does provide a little bit of a buffer for dumb mistakes. Goodbye. So the way this deck works is that if I accidentally cast Ragnarok for any reason, I immediately lose. That's what's going on at the current moment. Because I have Ragnarok O, so if I cast it, it goes away. Which is less than ideal in this specific circumstance, I would say. Fragile was actually a really nice first pickup on Switchbait. Hey, Deck Slam. Perfect for us right now, right? A little bit of max. We'll use Cell Souls to buy an upgrade for the price of a removal. One more kind of speculative refresh. And I don't want to pinch for another upgrade, especially because at the moment I really don't need it, but if we can drop an upgrade from the next boss, might be an up. Game wants to give me Echo. I don't want it, but I appreciate the thought. Alright, so now the focus is honestly on getting healthy. Gotta put ourselves back into some sort of safe HP state. Extra mana regen to speed up the start. Can't route for rest if I take this way, but I can ramp HP potentially. It's the little heals. Does soul food go off if you just let these die? I forget how that's sourced. Sure does. Forgot all about that. Can you tell I don't play solo very often? Come on, there we go. All right. Acceptable. I want both of these fucking badly, but I mean, the margin of safety afforded by Blue Blood plus Ghost Costume blows away either of them alone. I'm so bad at, like, intuitively estimating pinch costs. I thought that would hurt me for a lot more. So bosses are mostly a non-issue for the moment. Take more removals to have the option to ditch mana fusion and or streamline the pact situation a little bit. Midnight! Amazing. More money means more potential scalers. Midnight casts all your spells and then consumes them. It's pretty fucking funny. Yeah, so that's what happens if I cast Ragnarok, by the way. Is that Switchbait fucking fires for 0, and it's the only remaining spell in my deck. So a bad situation to be sure. Pretty good. Yeah, actually, fuck it. Get out of here. My alerts are broken, but appreciate it, Geek. Thank you very much. I could potentially squeeze one more upgrade out of this run. So I'd like to do that if possible. Game keeps trying to feed me Echo, I don't care. I'm gonna run this as small brain as I can, and there's magnifying glass to assist with that. You know, just 2 hits of 1391 and the spell wasn't even done casting. I know Echo would be good, but it's not elegant. Does Echo actually inherit the damage of the spell it would be copying for that purpose? That's not how I would expect it to work. I think Echo reads 0, not X. Says, what's RMDD? I dozed off. Well, good morning. We have Ragnarok O, which has 700 base damage, but if I ever cast it, I lose it. And Switchbait RMDD is fragile on hit, -1 mana cost, double cast, and double cast. Meaning this thing fires 6 times, and all of them but the first deal magnifying glass fragile damage. So 200% of 700, or 1400 damage per shot for 5 shots, plus the initial shot of 700. Because Switchbait deals the damage of the spell that it's targeting twice. In case you were wondering, yes, this is the only use for Explosion. Hey, why not? I mean, Pocket Sand helps. We don't need it, but it helps. -1 mana cost. Pick up the Pocket Sand because, of course you do, it's Pocket Sand. We're spending an awful lot of time shuffling anyway. I think Switchbait Power Saw scales way better than this, because you can get the base damage of the spell to infinity. Like, that might be the final form of horrible merit badge abuse, but this is pretty easy to bootstrap, which makes it attractive. Sarah Cannon Switchbait as well. With the benefit being that I don't know if Sarah Cannon can get double damage and consume. You can run a variant of that where you actually just cast the Sarah Cannon as well. Fuck it. There is a shop on this floor. Excellent. Sometimes it doesn't spawn, and I was a little worried that I was gonna fuck myself over, but... Just a little bit mindful of that SD turret. Very, very slightly. Even though I can cover myself with Pocket Sand to become invincible for it. Hey, it's Throw Sword. Ah, fuck it. Add one more stupid number to the build. Wings is superfluous at this point. So we flex by buying a couple more upgrades, and then... Wait. definitely looked like my switch bait did 0 damage there. Hardened shields, sure, whatever. Sunglasses, sure, whatever. Dual disc? I mean, I fucking guess. Oh, wait. Uh-oh. I need to get that out right away. Whoo! I caught myself, though. That's why you save the removal. Because you never know when you're gonna do that shit. Not a one-shot. Dual disc, I think, is maybe the only way you can throw that, apart from, like, casting your Ragnarok unprompted. It's easy to forget that dual disc has a downside, considering for, like, every single deck that isn't this specific thing, it's one of the best artifacts in the entire game. But I caught myself on my own, and I had the removal, so it's fine. I had to balance out the fucking 300 card deck with a 2 card deck. I had to palette cleanse. You guys understand, I'm sure. That dual disc, though. 140 hours, and I still do that shit. And yeah, Seraph does have the weird card stealer attack, but I'm pretty sure she only uses that once the fight has actually properly started. It honestly bothers me that she has that attack, because it's specifically designed to, like, fuck with only one particular kind of deck that is in every other way the best thing to build pretty much always. But yeah, she'll just yeet something from your fucking hand out of your hand. It happened to me a while ago. I think it was my first genocide run where I was doing Rock Cycle and she fucking jacked the Rock Cycle. I had enough to recover. It wasn't like a 2-card Rock Cycle deck, but it's pretty fucking rough. But hey. This ending theme is fucking sick, too. Credits roll, but I don't have Yami. Peace. $22 minutes. Very slightly more reasonable. This is a beautiful card. Switchbait is so fucking design warping. It is crazy. Okay, guess I don't get the story of this game. Do you just blow up an advanced civilization because it seems like a good idea at the time? I don't think anyone actually understands the lore of this game, except for maybe Edendev. I think about the most explicit the game gets is, there was a war. Now things are bad. The calamity spells may have been involved. But Eden is okay, so go there. Seb says, so Saffron bad, Reva good, everyone else chaotic, neutral, or bad. I don't think Saffron is the one who fucking destroyed the world. Or at least, not in default configuration. Mineral says, also Hazel and Saffron are friends but are perfectly willing to murder each other. Right? Like, if you fight Hazel and Saffron or whatever, fucking vice versa, they'll have some fucking friendly dialogue about, I'll get you next time. Remember, I'll always... if you spare. But then, like, you lose to Hazel as Saffron, and she says some shit like, I'll never lose to you again. And then murders you. Cold blood. It's fucking... what? Seb says, isn't Saffron the one that discovered the Calamity spells? She might be the one that manufactured them, I'm not sure. Ragnarok is some shit, though. I actually think Double Lift is a brand. I think I'm done for the day, but I just want to talk about this very briefly. Double Lift as a brand is like... it has all of the best cards in the game, full stop. Fucking Echo is amazing. Fucking Railgun and Skewer are both really easy adds to almost anything. Sustain. Hey man, if I had put Sustain in that fucking shit. Sustain on Ragnarok O. 700 shield for 1 mana. Yes, Double Lift is a League of Legends player because Eden Dev is shameless. Trisect, amazing. Time Slow, free win on Mana Fire. Switch Bait, the most design warping card maybe in the game. Virus Spell, the most design warping card in the game until like last patch, where it had an anchor added to it and is now like slightly more difficult to scale. Well, it's always had an anchor, but the anchor time was doubled, meaning you can't mash it as quickly as previously. Well, what's the worst? Hexa 1. Hex is weird. I just fundamentally don't get how to play structures unless you're Hazel. Structures are so fucking weird otherwise. I feel like if you could no-clip into your own structures, Hexa 1 as a brand would be like redeemed entirely. Sebas, can't you minus anchor it? Yeah, you can get Virus Spell T and remove the anchor. The thing is, previously you didn't need to because the anchor was negligible. You could pretty much fire as fast as you could humanly mash anyway, and it wouldn't really affect your ability to stay aligned with targets or dodge effectively. With the anchor time doubled, Virus Spell T is like worth taking, and I'd say if you want to scale things, probably required if you want to do something really good with it. Tool says, I'm telling you, give Double Time Violet the ability to shoot shots with her normal attack from structures. Yeah, because currently if you place your forward panel on like a structure or an enemy, then when it resolves, it'll just hit whatever was on that panel, right? Honestly, Double Time is like fucking cool in general. I've been meaning to play a little more of her. Probably not tonight. I think I'm done for tonight, but the ability to double step between fucking down and forward or down and back and like continue to ramp spell power while getting a 60 damage shot and a mana injection for 1 mana. Really just a fucking interesting character. Maybe like the coolest weapon in the game. And Teardown's here. Like, Teardown and Beat Reva are here like, I have a weapon. Pyro's like, I have a weapon. Anyway, that fucking chat run took more out of me than I expected. I apologize for ending so quickly. I would like to do stuff like that in the future, but I think first I'm going to ask Eden Dev if the names of the fucking choices can be added to the chat prompt so I can drop delay to like 10 seconds instead of 25. Because holy... that took way longer than it had any right to. Alright. Catch y'all later. I think... okay, what is today's Saturday? Tomorrow is date night, and then day after is my birthday, and I think we may be doing Shiva on my birthday. Ah! Alright, see you then.
Race car takes flight and jumps a fence.